Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I wanted to do something really special and recap my high school experience. I spent 4 years in that school, and today I'm going to be ranking every single year. So freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, stick around to find out what year was my favorite, and follow along for some tips and more if you're starting your high school or in high school. I have some funny stories. Let's get started. Ranking my high school years. My least favorite, starting from the bottom, was sophomore year. You want to know why? It was because I was shocked at how much work we had in high school. My freshman year was a breeze. I didn't have that much to do, and I honestly wasn't really, I wasn't giving 110%. I was giving 100%, maybe. But sophomore year really, it was a reality check. Because school started, and I remember my first test was gonna be like a recap test in math class. And I took it and I was like, it's a recap test, I should know everything. I got a B on my first test. And for me, as a straight A, hardcore student, that B was depressing. And it wasn't even like an 89, it was like an 80, a B minus. And that really, I was so shocked I couldn't even talk to anyone for the next week because I had to lock in and study. It was also the worst version of myself because my sophomore year, I don't know what I was doing, but I thought I was the shit. I thought I was the coolest girl in the world, and I had this overconfidence to a point where I was ignoring what was actually happening around me, and I was in a world of my own, and I thought everything I was doing was great. But what really ended up happening was I was really disrespectful to people that I should have been nicer to in my sophomore year. So everyone, if you're in your sophomore year or in high school in general, keep yourself in reality and, stay grounded. Because that is honestly why sophomore year was so embarrassing. I was so mean. The third worst year, number 3 on my list is junior year. It's obvious, guys. No matter how many times someone tells you that, oh, junior year is terrible, you have so much to do, it's the worst year in school. It's always worse when you're going through it. People had been warning me left and right that junior year was going to be hard. I was taking a lot of hard classes. I was taking 5 AP classes. My AP exam week was just, I was crying. I was crying every day. But it wasn't as bad as my sophomore year because I was a nice person my junior year. I really liked who I was becoming and how I was maturing. Sophomore year, I was immature. The second best year was freshman year, and I'm pretty sure you can guess why. When you walk into high school as a freshman, you have no idea what's happening, so you're very ready to explore and make new friends. I made so many new friends my freshman year. Not all of them stuck through till my senior year, but I was really glad I was opening myself up to new experiences. It was really chill. I don't even remember that much about my freshman year. I sort of blacked out. I remember the first day of school and the last day of school. So guys, school goes by really fast. The days are long, but the year is so short. So whenever you are at school, just calm down and take it easy because it's not that deep. And my best year, of course, senior year. This year was a roller coaster. Senior year was an absolute roller coaster because the first semester has college apps. So while you're actually trying to get good grades at school, you're also working to apply to colleges. Something that is the peak of your high school career because you've worked every single year just so you can get to college and get a good job. It's the start of your adult life. And college apps are mentally draining because it's too much. You're trying to ask a 17-year-old the purpose of their life. And they're not going to have the right answer. They're not going to know for sure. But it's just all about being creative and putting yourself out there. And I was really glad I did my best and put a lot of effort in the summer before senior year. So when school actually started, I wasn't as stressed as I could have been. But when I submitted that last application, the relief was so nice because then I spent my next semester of senior year having the best time of my life. I've met new people, made new friends, finally decided what people I wanted to hang out with, and made my choices. Before my last semester of senior year, I was so focused on academics. I wasn't really paying attention to the people I hung out with and what kind of people really brought the best side of myself out. But second semester of senior year, I opened myself up, had a lot of new friends, hung out with so many new people that I wouldn't have met if I hadn't put myself out there. And then senior week. Oh my god, you guys. The last week of senior year, I felt like crying every day for 5 minutes at least. But it's all fun, all games, and at some point you get desensitized to saying goodbye to your friends because you're saying it so much. You have senior sunset, you have your graduation activities, you have senior day, you have actual graduation ceremony, baccalaureate. You're saying goodbye so much, at some point you're just partying over and over again and hoping that you'll see these people again sometime when you graduate high school. That was pretty much it. I hope you guys agree with my ranking of my high school years. If you guys disagree or have comments, let me know. And if you're starting school right now, good luck.